Hi everyone, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jodie Stead. The reason I've done this is I wanted to put something out there towards my team on easy steps on how to get started and actually how to recruit. But then when I thought about doing it for a wider audience and sharing it with everybody and letting everybody's teams actually get the best out of this and different ideas of different people as well. So we don't always work the same. So how to get off to an amazing start. Register at 90days.oriflame.com, then download the app and see how many trophies you can achieve. Download the business Oriflame business app. Both of these are actually available on our iOS and onto Android. Set up your personal beauty store. This is within your actual Oriflame account online. Order catalogues or starter packs. Catalogues are available to order individually, or you can order small, medium and large packs. Depends on how you're going to work and how many catalogues you want to use within your customers. Even though starter packs are not compulsory, they're an absolute amazing investment. Included in this starter pack is actually current catalogue and the following upcoming one. It includes order forms, it includes samples and actually 2 full-size products in a lovely bag to keep it all in. Keep in touch with your sponsor at all times, but most of all, never give up and always believe in yourself. First 90 days. What is First 90 Days? First 90 Days is actually a successful program designed by the company. You can earn £1,000 in your first 90 days. All you need to do is sell 1 skincare set a week to achieve this. By successfully completing the first 90 days, you're able to understand and learn all aspects of the business. Within the program, you make sure you stay in touch with your sponsor and you ask as many questions as needed. You will cover the basics from name banks to skincare, wellness and building a team. It will also cover things like how to sell online, adding new people to your name bank each day, sharing posts on social media. It covers everything. If there's anything you don't understand, always ask. No question is silly. By asking questions, it proves to us that you're actually wanting to learn and that you're wanting to build a successful business within Oriflame. So, step by step. The first rules when recruiting. Recruit absolutely anybody. It doesn't matter where they're from within the UK and ROI, if they're not in the same town as your village, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as they're in the same UK and ROI. So recruit absolutely anybody you want to. Talk to everybody. Make it your goal to go out there and make conversations with people. Tell them about your life. Tell them about your Oriflame journey. Make sure everybody knows that you are Oriflame. Never judge. Don't judge nobody at all, as you wouldn't want to be judged, so don't judge other people. The ones you actually believe won't do anything will be the ones that actually will. Then you will get people that are going to come to you and they will talk the talk and sound so amazing. You'll believe that these are going to be fantastic. You might find then that they're the ones that don't do anything. So never judge. Don't go on first impressions. It is a way of learning and respecting everybody. Always talk about Oriflame and the Oriflame opportunity. Talk about everything that you've actually earned and won and been on. So for example, if you've won something in the current incentive range, tell everybody, show them the quality. Tell them how many things you've won in a certain book. Tell them about the amazing shows that we have and the company trainings, how all the leaders are there all the time and they're there to help you grow. Tell them about us compensation plan and what Oriflame is about. But always keep it real, keep it true. You'll see so many things online making out that people are going to earn hundreds and thousands of pounds within days and weeks. We all know this isn't true. Everything starts at some point, and it's that first step. It's little steps all the way. Keep it as real as possible. Explain how you get commission straight away. We have got welcome programs. How, if you want to recruit, yeah, you have got to put a few extra hours in. Don't promise them things that you cannot follow through and that the company aren't about, because by keeping it real and telling people what we are, you don't need to do no more. Oriflame is that good at what it does and how it looks after us that you don't need to make out it's something it's not. So where to do this and why? Start at home, go back to basics and go through your name bank. We all did a name bank when we started, or we should have done, as this name bank tells you who you've got to work with, who you know. One person on that name bank actually generates so many people, it is unbelievable. So, for example, your sister's on your name bank. Your sister works in a supermarket. Within that supermarket, there's 5 departments, and there's how many people in each department. And she knows most of them. So by one person on your name bank, you are opening a huge network of people. So when you're going through this, you're thinking, right, I am going to approach my sister or my friend and ask them now if they know anybody. Do you know anyone that needs some extra cash, etc.? So your name bank is your first port of call. Always ask your customers if they would like a personal account. Have they ordered over a certain amount? Are you going to offer them some discount and say, why not have your own account? Because if somebody came to me and said to me, do you want 20-30% off your order? I would say yes straight away. Most people would. Do not be scared of losing a customer, as you're actually gaining a consultant. I'll cover more on this in the next slide. Always ask for referrals. Like we've just said, this can be linked back to the name bank, but this can always be family, friends, customers. Ask for referrals, ask for them off social media. So for example, do you know anyone looking for extra cash? Do you know anyone that would like their cosmetics a little bit cheaper? Do you know anyone who loves fragrances? Or they're looking to get an healthier lifestyle and invest in wellness and things like that. So always ask for referrals, because that will come back, and by asking for referrals they are then going to say, oh yeah, Jodie does that, or so and so does that, every time they hear different words from people. Approach local job centres, create relationships with them. Not all job centres will let you in, but never ever take no for an answer. Always go back and always keep trying. I actually have contacts and relationships within my local job centres, and I actually go to them, set up with my books and some products and things, and I have now got relationships with all the work coaches there, and also they do create some adverts and put them out on their Twitter pages and things to help me now build relationships up with their clients. Not all job centres will allow this, and it does take a lot to get in and get that sort of relationship, but once you're in there, it proves that you are actually a business and you are wanting to grow. So this is a fantastic way of helping you grow and expand. Speak to both men and women. It's not just about women, it's about men as well. You can speak to these everywhere. There's schools, there's pubs, there's cafes, there's gyms, community centres. You sat in a doctor's or a hospital waiting for an appointment. Get chatting to people. Basically, anywhere you go, always make a conversation about your opportunities. Do they need something? Have you got something for them? So coming back to this on how to convert customers to consultants. Do not be scared. So we're going to it. Would you like 20% to 30% discount on your order? My answer straight away would be yes. If someone asked me for that discount, I would be snapping their hands straight off. So ask your customers, I asked one of mine who used to buy the mascara, and she's now a manager for me. So this is a breakdown on what you can earn and what you was earning when they were a customer. So obviously, if your customer spent £20 in each catalogue, which is £200 over it, over 10 catalogues, then you're earning 30%. So you're only earning £60 on them being a customer. However, if you converted them to a consultant and they then submitted 10 orders of £150, they would be earning £450 and you would be earning £94.50 off them. So you are now actually £34 better off, and it is a step towards a new level. So the consultant is now earning £450 rather than spending £200. So they are happy, you are happy, and you're on your way to a next level. Again, we've covered recommendations. Always think face to face and do this. So speculate to accumulate. What do I mean by this? Right, invest in leaflets and flyers, business cards, or different parts of products, things like that. So if you're investing in business cards or flyers, you can go to places like Printwell, who are with Oriflame. They work with Oriflame and we get good deals. You just put your details in and there's all different amazing designs in there. Or you could go to Vistaprint and get some cards off Vistaprint and do it that way. There'll be others out there. These are just the two I've named. So once you've got your business cards, your leaflets or your flyers, what do you do with them? Place them everywhere you go. Take them with you. Do you carry blue tack or a bit of sellotape? Or you go up and ask people. So you go to the doctors, chemists, opticians, asking there, can I leave some leaflets or could I put a flyer up in your window? You've got schools, community centres and playgroups. There's always mums in and out, dads in and out. There's everybody there. You've got your shop windows, takeaways, cafes and fish shops, and then you've got gyms, health centres, rugby clubs, football clubs, dance clubs. Do you take your kids? All these places. Leave your flyers and catalogues about. So what do I mean by leave your catalogues about? You could leave a current one with your details on and explain that you'll come back, or recycle your old catalogues. So basically, you can either write on them or you can buy sticker labels from eBay, Amazon, make them yourself. Put your name, your consultant number, your contact details, your links to your social media, whatever you want on it. But you're recycling your old catalogues rather than throwing them in the bin. By using your catalogue, this is then showing people what we actually do and also giving them details to come back to you. Cover the dates on the catalogues in the corners, and then they don't realise, they're not looking that it's an old catalogue, they don't know when it is. They could also ring you and say, can I make this order? Once they contact you, then you explain it's an old one, but I can get a new one to you. So work, invest in your business and do what you can. Always carry leaflets, business cards and flyers with you. So online via social media. What have we got? We've got Snapchat, we've got Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. There's lots. There's all different online platforms that you can use, and these will open a huge new network for you. So start by making posts. You can use Viva Video, you can use Pic Collage, do posts like, I'm expanding my business and looking for people just like you. I'm recruiting now, no suits, no desk, no boss. Work your own hours, must be 18 plus, inbox me for details. Or you could do a video of you putting your makeup on, or you could do a video of you using the new men's skincare range. It's how you want to actually put this out to people you want to reach to. So use all online platforms. So you've got Google. As soon as you start your computer up, you've got Google. Right, so type in Google events happening in, for example, Wakefield, where I'm from. So if you're from Leeds, you type Leeds, Sheffield, whatever, write them all there. All the areas that you know you can get to. This way it will bring up a list of all events, all fairs, anything that's happening in your area with contact details to book. So on these it might say £10, £20 booking fee. So online you can actually book to do events and stalls, and then you're going back to face because you're actually going to go then to this event. You can take some pre-made gifts, hampers, gift packs, or just you can have some samples of products. You can have your books and make your own starter packs, but mainly you're getting out there and you're speaking to people as well. So that's combined in both on and offline. Also, use every social media platform you've got. So by this, link your Facebook, your Instagram, link them all together, your YouTubes, put your personal beauty store links on them all, and work it so it happens for you. Network, do not spam. What do I mean by networking and not spamming? So create relationships with people. Do like for like. For example, it might be someone that works for a company that you may not like yourself, but then again, they might like what you're doing. But the thing is, you're doing like for like. So you're liking their page and they're liking yours. This way, it's getting more people to see your page. You're helping them, they're helping you. Make everyday conversations with them. Speak as you would to normal friends. Ask them how they're doing and things like that. Do not message someone and put, "Hi, I want you to come and join my business." Do not do it. You don't approach people like that. For example, on my Instagram, I have got a few posts where it's saying we're recruiting. I've got a few posts that are of the conference, of products. Yesterday, someone actually messaged me asking how my business worked. So I haven't messaged them straight back and said, right, come and work for me now. I've started with a relationship, asking them how they are, explaining bits about it, explaining bits about myself, and getting to know them. So I am still actually in relationship with them now and working on converting this person into a consultant. Doesn't happen all the time, but it will work if you do it the right way. Keep on top of all algorithms such as Facebook at the minute. How they're working and changing their ways is unbelievable. Basically, we are creating Facebook's business. So we are putting posts out there and getting users to come onto their platform and getting them business. So what they're wanting us to do are pay for posts and give them so much money for it to go to so many hundred people, more money for so many thousand people, and they're wanting to earn extra money that way. So if you type certain words into your statuses on Facebook and Insta, they will not allow it to be more visible. So as soon as you type in a status that contains the following words, for example, like my post or comment that you want this, or you put the link in your actual status, they will reduce the amount of views it gets. So this is what I'm saying on by keeping on top of online communities and algorithms and everything like that. Be ahead of the game, think out of the box and be new and be creative, but be personal to yourself. Don't be the same. Always try and do something different. If it doesn't work, don't give in. Try something completely new. So now we've got as recruits. What do we do? They've told me, yeah, I want to join your team. I like how you're saying this. I like what I've seen. So what happens? How do I sign them up? So we've got a few options. We've got as online accounts and we've got as apps. So we can fill it out on your app or your account. Go to the recruit someone page and you can fill it all out for them. or you can actually send them along to www.oriflame.com. You get them to then sign to become a consultant. If you're getting them to do this, please make sure that you stress to them that they have to put in your consultant number. So it will actually say on it the name, the address, the date of birth, the phone number, and then it will say sponsor. The sponsor number is your consultant number. So I've given the example there, e.g. sponsor and my consultant number. Make sure they do it that way. So what happens next? You've asked them to do that. How do you know that they've done it? Are they just saying this? So customer care then will send you a confirmation email. This email states that you've got a new consultant in your downline, and it's got all the details. So it's got the name, the date of birth, the address on, and the phone number. So you now know that you've got that consultant in your team. They've done what they've said and they've done it correctly. They are under you in your team. So a new consultant checklist is based on the 90-day training, a few of my personal things as well on what I would do. So I always say within 12 hours, contact your new consultant. Ideally, it needs to be as soon as you can. But I say within 12 hours because it could be late on a night. It could be that you've got plans and appointments that you can't do it straight away. So aim that you've done it within that 12 hours. Get your new starter started on the name bank straight away. We all know how important your name bank is. Get at least 30 names on it, because some people will say to you, I can't sell to that many people. I don't know that many people. The name bank is there to prove to them how many people they can actually reach out to. So get them straight on it. Agree on follow-up within 48 hours to make sure all's okay. Then I personally would post out a couple of catalogues, some order forms and any other info. So that may be a couple of samples. Have they told me that they're interested in the foundations or a new fragrance? So I might add some of them in. I'll also try and add the new welcome program that's on at the time and the current incentives that we've got, just so they can see a bit more. Set goals within 48 hours. So for example, what do I mean? When you've followed up within 48 hours, set a goal. So this could be, right, we're week 1 in this catalogue. So by the end of this catalogue, I want you to try and aim for your credit activation at 40 BP. Or I want to aim for you hitting the welcome programme at 75 BP. You will sort of have some understanding on your consultant that you've just signed from your first couple of conversations on how many people they know and have they had experience in direct sales before. So this depends on what you're setting them. Invite them to and make them aware of all company and team trainings on and offline. Tell them how we have the big company ones, the total beauty trainings, explain about them. We do regular ones, trying to do them every catalogue, where the local for local people to get to and cover recognition and what's coming up in the new catalogue. So make them aware that everything's there for them to access. So within the first 7 days, check they've spoke to at least 5 people a day. It sounds a lot to some people, but it's not. 9 out of 10 will do a school run or have different jobs or whatever. Get them to speak to the 5 people and see if they've got any orders. So within 7 days, have you got any orders? How are you going on? And just show how supportive you are. Recognise your new consultants in any groups or pages you've got. Let them know that you've not just signed them up, they're not just a number to you, that you do care, because once they realise you care about them, then they are going to build a relationship with you. Agree on a follow-up date and time, where's it going to be, and things like that. Follow up with your recruits every week. This can be via calls, text, social media, email, face-to-face. Always do good follow-up. You then can check the progress on the first 90 days app. Do they need any help or advice? Are they at a part that they're stuck on and they're not sure where to go, but they then ask? Have a look through your app and see where they are. Have they not moved on for a couple of days and you know that they could have done? Just ask them and just say, look, I've noticed this. Do you need any help? Follow up on the orders and ask if they're on track for incentives and welcome programme. Always remind them on how close they are. Ask them how much they've got in orders and work it out for them on rough BP and advise on what they need to hit what. Also, do they need help placing orders? They've never placed an order with us before, and straight away we're saying you need this BP. What's BP? That was the first thing that hit me. What was BP? So help them place orders and actually talk them through it step by step. If they need this help, then you can, if you can't actually meet them, can't go and meet up with them face to face, we have got FaceTime, we have got Zoom, we have got Skype. You can do it all different ways. So you can do it step to step via online facilities. And you never know, they might already have recruits because one of their friends or family might have said straight away, I want to do this. So help them on that as well. But please, most of all, always remember to make sure that they know that you are there to help and support them with their new business. Because just remember, you was there where they are now. We all have been in that position, that first order, that first phone call off a sponsor getting in touch with you and thinking, wow, I don't want to do this, or the excitement inside you, do you know? Just put yourself back at the start and make sure they've got the support that you wanted and that you had. So continually grow and support your team. You will not achieve your desired level or maintain your level that you are now without the help from your team. So remember, for maximum results and strengths, always respect and work closely with your team. Create your own Oriflame family. Keep them excited and hungry for more. And by this I mean, for example, the company trainings again. Are you going with your team to the company training? Get excited, get some rapport going in your team and things like that, in your chats on how you're all going to travel together, how you're going to enjoy it and learn at the same time, because you as a sponsor are actually learning the same as them and you're learning new. You don't know everything as a sponsor. You don't know the new products. So get that excitement there. Excitement with competitions and things, and grow them. Most of all, be realistic and positive and be true to them. Don't be something you're not, and never pretend that you're better than them. You are all there together, and the more you respect people, the more respect you get back. I always say live, love and work Oriflame, and your future will be amazing. This has been proved by so many leaders that we've got. There's so many regional managers and above out there that are proving that from signing up and becoming a group manager, whatever, that your future can be amazing. So by living and loving what you do, that's the main important thing. So thank you for watching. I hope that there's been some useful tips in there and that it's helped you, and I hope it's done what I wanted it to do in the first place. Please feel free to use this with all your teams and share it, and I just hope that it's been helpful. Thank you.